Dyson.
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others.
Hey yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Dice, aka Dice. I'm back at it again with another banger of a video. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. Hey yo, in my personal opinion, Hellraiser, specifically Pinhead, the lead Cenobite from the Hellraiser franchise, is actually goated. Like literally goated. I am a huge horror fan. As you see looking at my channel, I'm a big fan of all types of movies and comics and music, different things of that nature. But I've always been a huge fan of Pinhead from Hellraiser and the Hellraiser franchise and the lore therein. So, feel me, now we got this video where I'm going to be covering and breaking down some of the information and some of the lore behind Pinhead from Hellraiser. Doug Bradley is the face of Pinhead. Not long ago, we did get a remake with a transgender female playing Hellraiser's Pinhead, but obviously the classic films introduced Doug Bradley, the famous actor, as Pinhead himself, the lead Cenobite. Cenobites are, of course, these demonic creatures, these malevolent beings that are very much so demon-like. Similar to demons or jinn, Pinhead is a Cenobite. Cenobites are, of course, considered these demonic, nasty, trifling creatures. Each Cenobite has its own backstory and origin, where hell itself corrupted and completely transformed them, changing them into a whole new devilish creature, a being of darkness, pure darkness and blackness, the absence of light. There's a lot to cover here. A puzzle box known as the Lament configuration draws blood from the host as these otherworldly entities, the Cenobites, are summoned.
Down the dark decades of your pain, this will seem like a memory of heaven.
The Cenobites were created by Clive Barker, and of course Pinhead was infamously brought to life by Doug Bradley in the classic Hellraiser movies. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I've been a huge fan of Hellraiser and horror / movies in general for the longest. And I felt like making this video because this is a topic that isn't discussed a whole lot on YouTube anymore. And I felt like I should add my point of view and add my 2 cents and break down the history and lore here with Hellraiser and the Leviathan and everything in between. Pinhead has a hellhound of his own that appears in the 4th movie, a vicious, monstrous beast, almost Cerberus-like in nature, and he has all kinds of different entities, Cenobites that were once living individuals or fallen angels or something in between that end up being completely turned into these demonic monstrosities. Pinhead is practically the devil himself, as the Leviathan is another king of hell. Leviathan first appeared in the film Hellraiser 2, Hellbound Hellraiser 2, and he is known as the Lord of the Labyrinth. The lore from Pinhead's Hellraiser franchise is very extensive, and it's dope if you ask me. Because at the end of the day, Hellraiser is a franchise that's deeper than the surface level. It has a social commentary to it. Feel me? Clive Barker truly created masterpieces when he created the Hellraiser Pinhead franchise. Yeah, the movies started to stray away from the original source material as the series went on, and they even tried to replace Doug Bradley. But the true fans from the get off rip knew that was never going to happen. You could never replace Doug Bradley as Pinhead. The mythology behind the Hellraiser films is very deep and very sick. I fucks with it. The Cenobites are sadists and sadomasochists, confusing pain and pleasure, often combining them into one disgusting, atrocious unity. Pinhead said it best himself in the famous quote, "We are explorers in the further regions of experience, demons to some, angels to others." I have seen all the classic Hellraiser movies, and I have always been a huge fan, and I couldn't wait to make this video. If y'all want to hear more, if y'all want to know more, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. There's a lot of information on these Cenobites and Pinhead himself within the movies, the comics, etc. Peep the channel, DICEM, Audi, Dyson. Peace.